promised you a 2-minute video is part of a much larger application set that we have for venues, but I'm just going to show you the maintenance part now. So you can build your own dashboard, but this one that I've built for you here is for a football team with various things that need fixing, ladies loo overflowing, broken seat and so on and so forth. You've also got an activities list because some of those jobs may require 2 or 3 people. You might need for the ladies loo, for example, a plumber to fix the cistern, but just a cleaner to unblock it. So you could always got a calendar as well, and as you can see you've got to deal with some bolts sheared there on the 6th before the match on the 7th. You've got various sites, but of course we would expect you to put your sites in, not the demo ones that we've got here. And then I'm guessing north stand, west stand and so on. And then you've got a Kanban progress function here, so this thing might be here. You might want to outsource that rather than do it yourself, or it may be that once it's completed that goes into there and so on and so forth. Going back to the ticket list, let's have a quick look at how those tickets are created. Now you could create them by just typing them in the head office. You could just say new item like this and bring up a new one, but mostly they would be generated on this list, this little beastie here. It was a demo. So what I have here is my jobs list, which was from this here, from this first button. The second button is a calendar, and hopefully I wouldn't have quite as many jobs as were on this jobs list, but I would assume that oh yes, I'm logged in as an administrator here, so I can see Mike's, Rupert's, Bill's, Sally's jobs and everybody's, whereas these buttons here are the same as those buttons you saw on these colours are the same as the ones you saw in the Kanban. They're to do with the status of the job and the type of the job. So the most important one, of course, is that I promised you is that you can log a new job. And if I log a new job, let's just take an example. So let's say it is a broken window, and it is in, I don't know what sites we got here, but you might choose a site, or you might just say it's in the clubhouse. Something you probably type better than me. Job description, replace glass. You might give it a deadline, assign it to Mike, urgency low, can't be bothered to change any of those. They all sound pretty good. Let's say that has to be done by the 6th before the match, and it's a safety type. We then submit that, and then we get the opportunity to take a picture of it. And I haven't got any broken windows around here, but if I did, I would take a picture of that. There we go, and that's okay. I'm happy with that. It's not very broken, but we'll have to put up with it. I've got my picture there. Somebody can see exactly what they've got to do and so on. So that's the demo really. That, of course, once submitted, will go onto this list here. This is it looks like I've already done one, but this is the one that I've just literally done. Where's the time on this clock there? 23:29, 23:30. There you go. So you can see this is actually the no tricks here. This was the practice one I did to make sure the whole thing was working beforehand. This one here. So yeah. So basically, we've got a job here with which is done. Accept. There's my. So somebody who comes to this job list who's allocated to it. Actually, probably Mike. Somewhere around here there'll be that job for him. Replace the glass. As notice there's 2 here because, as I said, I had a bit of a practice, so 76 and 75. So you can see that job, you can see all the details, and if it's on his job list, then clearly he'll be able to say want to sort of add a task to it or edit this job, maybe say it's now closed, it's been done, and so on and so forth. So if I just allocated in process, there we go. So that's it really. If I hit save, then this thing here will update at some point, and everything will be tickety-doo. Likewise, if I change this, for example, if I go to this job here, and I change that to in process and make that materials quotes needed, just as an example. You can decide what these are for yourself, obviously. And if I save the details there, if I go back to my Android Beastie, wherever I've left that, then that's become status materials needed. So that's it. That's your quick video. Thank you very much indeed for your time. Looking forward to getting it loaded on your machine.